Damit ein herzliches Willkommen zurück zu Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Ja, in der letzten Folge haben wir die letzten uns möglichen Memoiren eines Drachen gesucht und wir haben das Walk and Talk Finale von Seon Hee angeschaut. Und alter Finn, wir haben da eine richtig schöne Erinnerung gefunden. Heilige Scheiße, auch halt eben an Yakuza 6. Ähm, Wie gesagt, sehr, sehr viele Spoiler für die alten Spiele, wobei Spoiler in Anführungsstrichen, weil, naja, wer Yakuza 8 gespielt hat, hat höchstwahrscheinlich, nicht zwangsmäßig, aber höchstwahrscheinlich die anderen Spiele auch gespielt. Wie gesagt, bis auf 2 Spiele habe ich die anderen Spiele ja gespielt. Yakuza 3 nur zum Teil. Dementsprechend fehlt mir leider so ein bisschen Wissen, aber bisher waren da sehr viele Sachen, wo ich sagte, jo, kann ich mich noch dran erinnern. Und einige sehr schöne Bilder mit gewesen, an die ich mich erinnern kann und alles. Und ja, ich bin so ein bisschen nostalgisch gerade. Und Fit ist sehr schön und ich bin gespannt, was uns noch bevorsteht, weil wir werden noch in anderen Gebieten laufen können. Und wir haben noch längst nicht alle zusammen. Aber wir wollen erstmal in das Hostessing Club von
Good
Saeko.
evening. Party of 3?
Yeah.
Anyone you're here to see?
Sachan, I mean, Saeko-san, please.
Right away, sir. My apologies. You have guests at table 3.
All right, folks, that's my cue. Kiryu-san? This is certainly a surprise.
Mhm.
I see. So Kiryu-san's going through cancer.
Yeah, believe me, I was shocked when I heard the news too. But right now we're focused on finding ways to move through it together.
Got it. So that's why you're doing a bucket list.
Yeah. And with any luck, he's gonna check off everything on it. Sunhee and I are helping him as best we can.
Gosh, just hearing that is getting me all fired up.
I knew you were our go-to gal, Sachan. I wasn't sure if just the two of us could pull it off. Thought we might need an extra hand.
Aha! And that's where I come in?
You bet it is. I take it you'll join us?
As if I'd pass on that. Besides, you wouldn't stand a chance without me. So sit back and enjoy the ride, Kiryu-san. I'll get you wherever you need to go.
Won't I be a burden on you?
Oh, please, that's the last thing you'd be. We've teamed up before, and we can do it again. Not to mention, your party could use a little feminine balance, no?
Huh. What a curious thing to say. Then, if we're so lacking in that department, I'd love to see what you bring to the table.
Fine by me. I was looking for a challenge anyway.
Hey, what's the deal with those two?
They're enjoying a little bonding time.
Well, with that being said, I'm looking forward to tonight, Kiryu-san.
Saeko ist uns beigetreten. Die nächste, die wir übrigens mitleveln dürfen. Ach du Heilige.
Alright, we got Sachan on board. Now as Kiryu-san himself requested, let's go do some karaoke on the double.
You know,
Ach du Scheiße.
I was a little surprised. I thought you might push harder for Kiryu-san to get treated, especially considering your background and all.
To be honest, I wish I could. But it's like talking to a brick wall.
Ja.
It's this Kiryu-san, remember? Can't talk him into anything he doesn't want to do.
Mhm.
But, doctor said something that stuck with me. That a friend could change his mind down the road. So I figured I'd switch my approach. We'll have Kiryu-san try to enjoy every last moment to the fullest. Eventually he'll think, man, isn't it great to be alive? And after that,
After that, he'll change his mind and want to live?
Ich glaube,
That's
so
the
einfach
plan.
ist es nicht.
I need to let Sachan in on it too, so we'll all know what this bucket list is there for. You'll help too, won't you? I'm not letting him go out without a fight.
Yeah, right there with you.
Aber wie Saeko
Hey,
Kiryu
Nanchan.
anschaut, ne?
Is Ichiban doing okay?
Well, he stirred up all kinds of trouble in Hawaii.
Ich
But
glaube,
for
sie
him,
empfindet was für
that's
ihn.
nothing unusual. Right, Kiryu-san?
Oder ich interpretiere da zu viel.
When I first bumped into him, he was running around in handcuffs.
Doesn't change at all, does he?
I take it that means you're worried about him?
Not so much. I was just asking, that's all.
Yeah? You say so.
Light as a feather.
Einen Moment, geht gleich weiter.
Whew, let's keep going.
Is anything wrong?
Nee, Namba, aber ich muss gerade ganz kurz was nachholen.
Let's go another.
So, ich glaube, jetzt habe ich das alles. Hier. Ja, passt. So, dann kann es weitergehen.
You're not tired, are you?
Found it. Picture perfect.
Exactly what I wanted, thank you.
Ach du Heilige, wir haben... Mhm.
After seeing the ocean in Hawaii, I have to admit, this river is dirty as piss.
I'm sure most things are by comparison.
But somehow, I think I like it more here.
I can understand that. Sometimes your messy bed's more comfortable than a five-star hotel room.
Exactly. That's just the beauty of home, I guess.
Nanchan, you can still do better than some polluted creek.
Ah, creek, sweet creek, I say. Great times here. Great memories. Yep, keep the champagne. It's Finn sake for me.
You know what? Fine. Let me try some Finn sake next time.
Ha! I knew I'd reel you in someday. Finn sake for everybody.
Why the hell not?
Convenience stores always have that great Oden soup smell.
What would you say is your favorite part?
Ooh. Well, there's shirataki noodles, eggs, beef tendon. I mean, it's all great, but I've really enjoyed cabbage rolls lately.
Huh, cabbage rolls. They put those in the soup now?
Yeah, the meat goes perfect with the Oden broth. It's the best.
That does sound good. Daikon radish was the standard in my day, since it soaked up all the soup. Maybe soaked up cabbage will become the new favorite. Things are going well.
I need to get back to my boxing gym.
You take boxing classes?
Yeah, it was originally just part of my diet routine. But it's really a lot of fun and a great stress reliever. My trainer thinks I've got a knack for it, too.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah, I'll back you up if you're ever in a tight spot. You know, the old 1-2.
Good to know. I could definitely use it. All right.
Ooh, an arcade. Oh, I haven't been to one in forever.
What kind of games do you usually play, Saeko?
Well, typically fighting games. The girls and regulars at the club love them. I started playing just to be social, but I ended up getting super into it.
So if it was a social thing, did you ever let people win?
Nope, I'd wipe the floor with them. I hate losing on purpose.
And that's social? Things are going well.
Ach ja.
Well, let's get started.
Bin mal gespannt.
I haven't even warmed
Fair fight.
So, dann machen wir mal das Bingo mit Saeko-chan. Eieieiei.
Oh!
think I'll enjoy this.
Pretty bold.
They didn't stand a chance.
Oh, this place gives you bonus points if you use contactless payments.
Contactless. I've heard of that, but I don't know too much about it.
You put money into a smartphone app and pay through that. You can do all your shopping with just your phone, and you usually get points, so it's pretty handy. The only problem is not every store takes the same type. So I've loaded up 8 different brands to be safe.
You sure handy's the right word? All right.
I really need to make a reservation at the salon soon, but...
What's wrong? You don't want to go?
No, it's not that. It's just that it's so expensive. My hair's starting to curl up again, and straightening costs a fortune.
Straightening? I didn't think you had curls, Saeko.
I do, and getting ready in the morning's really starting to drag. Your hair's pretty straight, Kiryu-san. Ever thought about getting a perm?
A perm? Well, maybe if the occasion called for it.
Really? I would love to see your hair blown up like that.
I think I've had enough explosions in my life. Things are going well.
Ihr Haartyp ist lockig.
Nothing beats fresh baked bread. That said, I've been buying it less and less these days.
Did you get bored, you think?
Oh, no. It's just that I recently got myself a bread maker, so I've been really into that instead.
A bread maker? So you've been baking your own?
The newest ones are pretty amazing. They knead, ferment, and bake all on their own. You can even adjust the fermentation time to change the texture of the bread.
Oh, okay.
And by tuning the temperature, you can change up how soft you want your crust. Oh, there's a great deal on it right now, too, and it even comes with a cashback.
Have you ever thought about writing commercials?
Huh?
All right.
Saeko macht echt gute Werbung.
Let's dig in.
Bon
Real
appetit.
meal. Oh, nothing quite like warm milk when you need to unwind. I could drink it every day of my life.
What's on your mind?
Come to think of it, I can't stand having to drink barium at the doctor's. Milk looks similar enough that I was just reminded of it.
I was wondering why you were staring at your drink. What, were you thinking about some kind of medical test, or...?
I've never taken barium. Is it nasty?
Kinda. Though it's less about the taste and more like it's just really tough to swallow. I can barely get it down.
So, it'd be better if they made it more palatable.
Well, not necessarily. If the body was tricked into thinking it was good food, that'd activate digestion. And since that raises stomach acid, it'd bork the test.
Whoa. To be expected from Mr. Ex-Nurse.
Right. The logic makes sense, but still tough to swallow. Get it? Get the barium?
Now that joke is what's really tough to swallow. Let's not do that again.
Ach ja,
Thanks for buying.
That was great.
Certainly food.
sehr schön.
ありがとうございます。
Stimmt, wenn wir in der Bar waren, dann können wir auch die Drinkdings beginnen, ne? Alter! Oh, ihr werdet mich so hassen. Also jedenfalls Leute, die halt eben einfach nur die Hauptstory sehen wollen und die wirklich so YouTuber verfolgen, die halt eben wirklich so ein bisschen durch die Spiele waschen, die werden mich hassen. Meine Stammzuschauer hingegen,
Found it. Picture perfect.
da bin ich mir fast schon sicher, dass sie es sehr schätzen, was ich mache. Weil ich mir wirklich, wie gesagt, so viel wie möglich. Ich schaffe nie 100%. Weil irgendwann ist bei mir auch so der Punkt, gerade bei Yakuza, wo man merkt, okay, jetzt will ich wissen, wie es weitergeht. Jetzt will ich die Hauptstory. Es kostet mehr, wenn man allein ist. Das Single-Leben ist doch ein Witz. Nee, aber gerade zum Ende hin wird die Story immer so unfassbar spannend, dass ich die Sidequests einfach aus dem Blick verliere. Jedenfalls, wenn ich das blind spiele und nicht weiß, was passiert, weil ich will unbedingt wissen, was
Never
passiert.
knew there was a club here.
Aber aktuell
Takes me back.
Were you
bin
ever
ich
much
halt
of a
eben sehr
dancer,
darauf
Kiryu-san?
Maybe a little.
aus und
What about you, Saeko?
nimm alles
Okay.
mit, was ich kann.
No. The only dancing I've ever done is at school during PE. I don't think I've ever danced at these kinds of places.
That right. Well, you're pretty athletic. I'm sure you could disco if you really wanted.
Disco? Wait, Kiryu-san, how long has it been since you last danced?
Huh?
Um...
Things are going well.
Nee, aber wie gesagt, ich nehme immer gerne alles mit und schaue mir alles an. Ich nehme die Nebenquests mit. Vorausgesetzt, sie sind interessant.
It's so cold out.
Und hier sind es halt eben ja die Nebenquests
Huh.
kleine
Well,
Geschichten.
in that case,
Und die Dialoge
how
sind halt
about
eben auch so
ramen?
sehr
Let's
schön.
get soba.
And so we reach an impasse. Kiryu-san, how about you make the call? Huh?
Ramen sound good?
Soba all the way, yeah?
Sober.
Soba, I guess.
Ugh.
I knew you had sense.
Ich stelle mich lieber auf
Simple fried toppings. So fresh that the
Seite.
sauce tingles your nose. With a soft-boiled egg to enhance the texture. Or tempura. Soaked
Bei
in all the
Saeko-chan,
flavors of the broth.
Nee, sie
Soba
gehört zu
is a
Kiryu,
dream
zu
on
Ichiban.
cold winter nights.
Oh, I'll have some soba.
That was easy. Kiryu-san,
Ah,
ever
das sind
think
sie
about
Sober.
being a food critic?
Why? I was just trying to explain my decision.
I wish I could describe things the way you can. Like, a modern revolution in noodles and soup.
You know, sometimes it's less about what's being said than who's saying it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Namba, let's just get some food.
Ja, wer es sagt, es war Kiryu. Deswegen hat sie sich umentschieden. Ich weiß ja nicht. Ich habe immer das Gefühl, dass Saeko irgendwie klein nachher an Kiryu gefressen hat. Was Ichiban jetzt nicht unbedingt freuen dürfte. Und ich muss sagen, dieser Vibe dahin, ich weiß nicht, ob ich dafür zu viel reininterpretiere. Aber wie gesagt, ich habe da so ein bisschen das Gefühl, dass halt eben wirklich da so ein bisschen der Vogel drüber gesprungen ist. Und ich finde es halt eben ein bisschen Sünde für Ichi.
I notice it's been pretty sunny over here. Maybe because of all the rain back in Hawaii.
I actually really like the rain.
Oh, is that right? That's pretty rare.
Well, to be more accurate, it's not the rain, but the umbrellas. I love stepping out with a fancy umbrella, so I think rainy days are great.
I get what you mean. The rain can be nice now and again. I once owned a really fancy umbrella. But it was no match for the typhoon that day.
Who goes out during a typhoon?
All right.
Was ist da unten? Ist das noch eins der Memoiren?
You think I'll enjoy this? I haven't even warmed up.
Aber auf der unteren Hälfte von Yokohama haben wir schon mal alle Walk and Talks mit Saeko-chan geschafft. Dann sind wir gleich nur noch auf der oberen Hälfte. Aber ich will erstmal wissen, was das da unten das für ein Buch ist. Was gäbe ich jetzt nicht für einen leckeren Krebs? Ich glaube, von denen haben wir unsere Nancy, kann es sein? Sorry. Oh. Eieiei. Der kam plötzlich.
Hey, Hamako-san.
Well, if it isn't Saeko. How's business? Raking in the cash, hon?
My club's doing okay. What about your place?
Now, if you're doing okay, then we must be more or less the same. Yeah, not much to do during slow hours, you know. Anyway, I see you brought an unfamiliar face with you.
I've only recently arrived in town. My name is Taichi Suzuki.
Come on now. What's with the fake name?
Huh? What fake name?
Don't play dumb with me. That awkward introduction of yours made it so obvious.
Was it really that awkward?
Maybe it's better if we just cut the bullshit with her.
Oh, I see how it is. Everyone's already in the know about your alias. Fine then, I'll play along. Tai Chi Suzuki-san, was it?
I guess there's no fooling you, Hamako-san.
Don't take it too hard, sweetheart. Stay in business long enough in this town and you'll end up just like me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing.
This is Hamako-san. She's been in Ijincho longer than I have. She's like the underboss of this town. Or perhaps more aptly, a ghost haunting it.
So what's the story? You girls dump Ichiban for a new man?
Suzuki-san here helped me and Kasuga out of a bind. He's even more notorious than I am in the underground. Careful not to show disrespect, lest you embarrass yourself.
Enough of that. Keep up that talk and I'd be the one disrespecting Hamako-san.
Oh, looks like we have a real gentleman here. You treat all the ladies this way? And how do you know Ichiban?
How should I put this? The two of us used to work for the same company. Although we never met back then.
Ichiban really respects Suzuki-san. Oh, right, the two of them were in Hawaii until recently, too.
Huh. You guys must be real close if you went on vacation together. All right then, Suzuki-san. Why don't you stay a while? Have some tea with me.
Just you and me?
What? I'm not gonna eat you up or anything. Oh, are you too busy to have one cup of tea with an old hag like me?
Trinken wir Tee.
All right. Let's have that cup of tea.
Now we're talking. Head on upstairs. I'll get everything ready.
Alter, wie schön. Wir haben also auch Memoiren eines Drachen in Form von Sidequests. Nice. Ich dachte
Is
nicht, dass
this
sie mir...
your shop?
Ey.
Sure is. On the outside, we're an eating house. Normally, you'd be serviced by some girls. But if you're looking for that kind of special treatment, come back another time. Of course, I'll have to charge you for that.
No, I'm fine.
We're what society would call a shady business. Remember that politician, Ryo Aoki? A few years back, he came to Ijincho. He made this bold claim that Bleach Japan, the MPO, would build shelters. Said that girls who work in places like this, and their families, could live there free of charge and get job training. Sounded like a brilliant idea. Now that's real philanthropy, I thought. He even told me I could be the dorm mother. So I was near ready to sell this place off.
Why is this place still standing?
Because that shelter was a bald-faced lie. Ryo Aoki's true objective was to gain popularity and gather votes by wiping out the gray zones and everyone in it. I made my girls go to a shelter, but it ended up being a mousetrap. Lion's Lair, actually. They were all arrested and deported. The ones working here now are all new. The kind of girls who come work for me don't even have family back home. That's why they stay here in Ijincho. I was duped all because I was careless. Now I have no idea how any of those poor souls are doing.
I see. Sorry to hear it. But it sounds like you had no way of knowing that happened.
But the thing is, I should have known. Ichiban and them saw right through Ryo Aoki. They even had their suspicions about the
Und wenn
shelter.
Ichiban misstrauisch
Ja,
ist,
they
ne,
tried
das
to
muss schon
warn
was
me.
heißen.
But I still went and got myself fooled. I even yelled at Ichiban, telling him not to doubt Aoki's good intentions.
You're not the one at fault, Hamako-san. It's Ryo Aoki.
I know that, sure. But
Ich meine, wenn man an Chitose und Eric denkt, also an Tomizawa,
never got to apologize to Ichiban for yelling at him. Now it's been years since, so I completely botched the timing. And knowing him, he might not even remember that one minor detail. So I wondered, maybe I don't need to apologize. And I never stopped wondering since.
Is that when you decided to confide in me? So I could be your messenger?
Come on. I'm not that shameless. Nah, I just wanted someone to hear me out, I guess. But there's no way I could tell Namba or Saeko. Nah, I don't need them seeing me weak and vulnerable.
And you thought I'd be a good confidant?
Well, Ichiban respects you, doesn't he? And you were with him until recently. Anyway, did he say anything about me while you two were off in Hawaii?
Tut mir leid, ich höre zum ersten Mal davon.
Sorry, this is the first time I've heard about this. But as far as I know, he's not the type of guy who'd bear a grudge. If you really did offend him, wouldn't he just call you out?
Yeah, maybe so.
I don't think it's anything you need to worry about, though.
Sorry for taking up your time on my petty little issues. I feel bad.
Don't worry about it. We all have those nagging doubts in our heads. You're not alone on that. Even if you want to forget, you can't. Because you never got the closure you needed.
Closure? When you get to be my age, you're always gonna have unfinished business.
Right. I feel the same way. But recently, some things came up in my life that got me thinking. Tying up all those loose ends made me realize that. Sometimes getting closure is for the better. It's easy to keep putting things off. Until one day you're told your time's up.
Wait, what? Back up. Is something wrong with your health?
Earlier you said your issues were petty. But that can't be further from the truth. You never know if your time with friends and family might be cut short. So make every moment count. If it's really getting under your skin, then if I were you, I'd just apologize.
Think I get why you've got Saeko and Sun Hee waiting on you hand and foot.
They're doing what? Did you really have to put it that way?
Es ist aber so.
Well, at any rate, I do feel better after talking to you, Suzuki-san. Now I'm actually looking forward to the next time I see Ichiban.
Also nicht nur ich sehe es,
That's
Hamako sieht es auch so.
Glad to hear. Also, the tea was delicious. I should get
Ich muss mal
going
wieder
now.
grünen Tee kaufen. Weil meine
Don't tell
Teekanne
Saeko or
entstauben.
anyone about this. You hear? After all, I'm supposed to be some hardened old ghost. So I can't have them think I've gone soft.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret. Thanks for the tea. And take care.
Taichi Suzuki, was it? Whoever he was, he must be a great man.
Ja. Memoiren eines Drachen, ein schlechtes Gewissen. Hamako-san ist in Yujincho als Frau bekannt, die ihre Meinung sagt und keine Lust auf Spielchen hat. Doch eigentlich ist sie viel sensibler und bedachter, als sie nach außen wirken will. Ich bin froh, dass unsere Gespräche Klarheit in ihre Gefühlswelt gebracht haben. Wenn sie so weitermacht, wird sie sich hoffentlich auch Kasuga anvertrauen können. Ahaha! Geil! Alter! Holy shit! Nice. Okay. Das ist geil. Aber ja, Ichi ist tatsächlich nicht gerade nachtragend und was die Sache damals betrifft, wo sogar Ichi Hamako gewarnt hat, weil sogar Ichi misstrauisch war. Also wenn Ichi misstrauisch ist, ne? Dann sollte man vielleicht darauf hören, weil das ist schon, ja, nicht ohne. Weil Ichi vertraut jeden sehr schnell. Ich sag nur Chitose und Tomisawa. Und da werden wir auch mit Ichi nicht nachtragen. Er ist wirklich nicht nachtragen. Immerhin ist er nicht sauer, dass Eric ihn überfallen wollte und eine Knarre ins Gesicht gehalten hat und ihn reingelegt hat. Und er ist auch nicht sauer, dass Chitose ihn reingelegt hat und ausgenommen hat und ausgezogen hat. Also, ja. Deswegen, also, ja, Ichi ist überhaupt nicht nachtragend. Im Gegenteil. Er ist unfassbar naiv.
Bring it on.
Ich bin mal gespannt, was wir noch so auf diese Art und Weise zu sehen kriegen. Und freue mich drauf. Oh, da ist ein Safe, das wir übersehen haben.
Should I open it?
Diesen Safe öffnen wir ziemlich selten.
Found it. Picture perfect.
Nice. Nee, damit warten wir noch. Apropos. Wir machen mal einen Cut, ne? Ich sehe schon wieder. Ja, ich bedanke mich an alle, die diese Folge angeschaut haben. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefreut. Ich hoffe, ihr seid interessiert. Und ich hoffe, ihr findet es genauso schön wie ich, hier durch die Memoiren zu gehen. Jetzt nochmal Saeko, die Walk and Talk zu machen. Und dann bin ich mal gespannt, was auf uns zukommt. In diesem Sinne, vielen Dank fürs Anschauen der Folge. Vielen Dank auch an alle im Stream, die da immer noch dabei sind. Und ich hoffe, ihr werdet auch gleich dabei sein, wenn wir die nächste Folge aufnehmen. Und auf YouTube. Ich hoffe, wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Also macht's gut und passt auf euch auf. In diesem Sinne, ich bin raus und ciao.